Whenever we wish to factorize quadratic expressions, normally we used to think of two numbers, which when we multiply them together, we get the constant term. And the moment we add those two numbers together, we get the coefficient of x. Are you one of those that find it so difficult to come up with those two numbers? Let me show you how you can do that. We have two problems here. X squared plus 2x minus 35. How can you think of two numbers that you can multiply together to get negative 35, and the moment you add those two numbers together, you get 2. Definitely the numbers are 7 and negative 5, but assuming you don't know, you cannot easily think of those two numbers. Let me show you how you can do that. You see the coefficient of x, always bring it down, which is 2, divided by 2. This 2 is always there, constant. Then raise it to the power of 2. Add the constant term. The constant term is already negative 35. So what do? Subtract this result. 2 divided by 2 will give us 1, and 1 squared is 1. Just subtract that result, which is 1. You see this one? This will give us negative 35. So this one will be 1 squared, right? Because this is 2 divided by 2, 1 squared. Leave it in its squared. Minus, this is negative 36. But we know that 36 is a perfect squared, which can be written as what? 6 squared. So this is 1 minus 6 squared. Difference of two squares. The moment you factorize this, it will give you those two numbers. So let's see how we can do that. Remember, if you have a squared minus b squared, this is the same thing as what? A minus b multiplied by a plus b. Do the same thing here. It will be 1 minus 6, right? 1 minus 6 times 1 plus 6. You see that? This is negative 5. And this is what? 7. These are the two numbers. So you can just bring them back here. It will be what? X minus 5 times x plus 7. Assuming you cannot think of those two numbers to get this and add to get this. Maybe if the constant is very huge. Let's come here. You can see that this is not an even number, so you cannot easily divide it by 2 without remainder. But let me show you, we are going to do the same thing. Just take that number together with the sign negative 7 divided by 2 and square everything. Then bring the constant term, which is positive 12. Then subtract the result. Okay, this should be to the power of 2, right? What will be this? This will be negative 7 squared is 49. 2 squared is 4. All right. We're going to leave this one as negative 7 divided by 2 whole squared, but we are going to simplify this. 4 times 12 will give us 48, and 48 minus 49 is negative 1. Divide by that number, 4. This can always be written in squared form. This is always a perfect squared. And this is the same thing as 1 divided by 2 whole squared, right? So this is negative 7 divided by 2 minus 1 divided by 2 squared. Difference of two squares. That is negative 7 divided by 2 minus 1 over 2 times negative 7 divided by 2 plus 1 over 2. Just simplify and you're going to get the factors. So let me just do that directly here. This will be x. What will be this? Minus 8 divided by 2. And minus 8 divided by 2 is minus 4. So this is minus 4, right? Then x. What about this one? Minus 7 plus 1 is minus 6, right? And minus 6 divided by 2 is minus 3. Minus 3. Let's confirm. Minus 4 times minus 3 will give us positive 12, definitely. Minus 4 plus minus 3 is minus 7. So whenever you cannot easily think of those two numbers that you can multiply together to get the constant term and add to the coefficient of x, you can always follow this strategy. As simple as that. Thank you for watching. Do share to your learning colleagues.